What's up, everybody? I'm Consuela, and we're hanging out with my new friend, Daley.
Hey.
You are from Manchester, England.
Yes.
And he is now in Chicago, Illinois, hanging out with us in the V103 Studios. So we're going to call this Connie's Corner. This is sort of like a corner, right? Like,
I think that works.
Little cozy corner for us real quick. So welcome to Chicago once again.
That's good to be back.
Yeah, and you have a brand new album called Days and Nights. And if you don't have it yet, please go get it. This man is phenomenal. And it's even better to watch you live. Like, you know, the songs are great, but I just love watching you live.
Thank you.
So I'm definitely coming to the show.
Yes, great.
So congratulations on getting Pharrell to produce one of the songs on here. Like, you know, he's pretty much on top of the world right now.
He is, definitely. He's, you know, it's definitely an honor to work with him. Kind of happened kind of late in the stage of making the album, really. I'd made a lot of the album, and then we bumped into each other at a couple of festivals in New York, and so we were just like, yeah, let's get in, let's do it, let's make the studio happen. So
I love it. So Pharrell produced something on here. Go get it. He's the happy man right now. So it's gonna be some extra special vibes on here for sure, along with Daley's vocals. So I know a lot of artists enjoyed, you know, some people enjoyed traveling, some people don't, but when you go to different cities, what has been your favorite city to perform in so far, like out of everywhere?
Out of everywhere. Well, we're on like the current US tour. It's like the album release tour, Days and Nights tour. So I think this time, I have to say DC really showed out. Yeah, DC was amazing. They just were crazy. They were kind of crazy. DC were crazy. So I enjoyed DC. Detroit.
What?
Always go crazy. Yeah.
Chicago's not gonna like to hear that.
Oh really?
No.
Well, Chicago don't need to worry because Chicago always, you know, they always bring me like an amazing show. Like the audience are always in such a good mood, and like the last show we had here in, I think it was November, was one of my favorites from the whole tour. So I have high expectations for Chicago tonight. What's
the craziest thing that a fan has ever done to get to you? Like, do people bring you, like, lavish gifts? Do they, you know, hide out in the corner or in your hotel to try to get in your room? I mean, what do they do?
You know, I haven't had anything too crazy. I think maybe because I actually, when we do the shows, I actually always do a meet and greet at the end of the show.
Okay. So
maybe that kind of eases the need for people to do crazy things. So, but you know, which is cool because this tour is a little bigger than the last one, but you know, it's still kind of at a level where I can kind of meet people after the show, and we do like you know, CD, T-shirt signings, and so maybe, you know, I do actually get to meet people there, so maybe they don't feel the need to like hide in my hotel room. Luckily for me.
Not yet, anyway. Yeah. So do they bring you any good gifts, or?
Do you know what? I have had some amazing
paintings of you and stuff.
Yeah, I've had some amazing things on this tour. I've had a couple of like you know, drawings of me, which is always, you know, people spend so much time on it, and it's, you know, it's really, that's amazing. And I keep a collection of those. Somebody in, where was I? Indianapolis, somebody who's studying like pottery, you know, like made me like 3 kind of dishes.
Oh,
like,
wow.
Really beautiful, like just handmade. And I was like, wow. So
all right, Chicago, you got to step your game up now. Man needs some gifts. Handmade gifts.
Yeah, exactly. And then my other thing, you know, is I'm always posting online like what I'm eating, you know, because that's just one of the things I always do on Instagram and stuff like that. And I'm a big fan of Whole Foods because I try and eat healthy while I'm on tour and stuff. So I'm always in Whole Foods or somewhere trying to eat, you know, healthy. And so some of the people who are paying attention to that, they've been bringing me, you know, little things from Whole Foods and stuff like that.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, it's nice.
Well, next time you come, I'll have to cook for you. I'll try to make my gumbo as healthy as possible.
I've heard. Oh no, you see, I don't mind. You got to make it however you make it.
Okay.
Don't change it.
Oh, okay. It's pretty healthy. It's not like greasy or you know. Some good stuff in there.
When when you hear someone's a good cook, you just gotta let them do their thing. You know?
I'll have to do that for you next time you come. So I know Pharrell's produced something on here. You've worked with Questlove. you know, you've done collaborations with Marsha Ambrosius.
Yeah.
Even Estelle and a couple of other people. Who would you give your right kidney to do a song with?
That's a hard question. I always say, you know, I mean, Prince is, you know, he's my all-time favorite. You know, he's someone who really inspired me growing up, and even now, you know, even if he just, you know, played a little guitar in the background,
right?
That's anything. Like, you know, Prince is the man. So I'd definitely love to do something with Prince one day.
Prince is definitely the one.
I can hope.
We're gonna put that out in the atmosphere. He's gonna come to you. He's gonna come. He's gonna come. So, I have this thing where I ask artists to pick their favorite out of the two things that I suggest. Right? I'll have old school versus new school is the first one. So I'm gonna give you two artist names, and you pick which one you would prefer. And old school is in their heyday, obviously, okay?
Yeah.
So, Beyonce or Diana Ross?
That's difficult, because does this have to be quick fire, or can I just give you, like...
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Try to be quick.
Okay, quick, okay. I'm going to say Beyonce.
Beyonce. What about Rihanna or Donna Summer?
Donna Summer.
Uh-huh. Erykah Badu or Shaka Khan? That's always a hard one.
Those are two very high up there, but Shaka Khan is one of my all-time favorite singers, so I'm going to say Shaka Khan.
Let's see. Tupac or Kendrick Lamar?
I'm going to say Kendrick Lamar.
You know what? I would have to agree.
Only because that's kind of more... Tupac was slightly before my time. I think I'm slightly too young to have been, like, in that.
Appreciate him for his... Yeah.
Whereas with Kendrick, that's obviously kind of happening, like... I've seen the whole thing happen before my face.
He is freaking amazing.
Yeah, he's great, man. He's very talented.
Doggone amazing. All right, so we'll pick, let's see. The first thing that comes to your mind when I say these words. England.
Home.
God.
Religion.
Chicago.
Garrett's popcorn.
Sex.
Not getting enough.
The U.S.
Music.
All right.
Yeah, that just came into my head.
Music.
Yeah. It means music to me at the moment. You know, I'm here, I'm touring. You know, my album is kind of like, you know, out here, and so yeah, that word just hit my head.
So when you hear music, what do you think?
Life.
Love.
Difficult. Yeah.
Especially